Do you understand that if you're not a citizen of the United States, your pleas could result in your deportation?
Yeah, stop looking at me. Honestly. Yeah, that's...
I'm going to sentence you to...
What you just saw? That's the breaking point for Jose Chevaria. A deportation warning, a sudden courtroom snap, and a sentence that hangs in the balance. But what really happened behind closed doors? Jose stands accused of battery and strangulation against his own brother, MT. The state sees a violent assault, but Jose insists it was just a brotherly wrestling match. If it was just a game, why was his mother so terrified she called the police? Jose's pride is on the line, but with 9 months of prison and a lifetime firearm ban at stake, can his story survive the judge's scrutiny? If you want to understand courtroom psychology and see how judges catch the tells most people miss, hit subscribe for more case breakdowns. Let's go back to day 1 of this intense family showdown.
Go on the record in the matter 26 CF07, State of Wisconsin versus Jose Chevaria. Appearances are we have the state appearing through Jose Vila in person. Mr. Chevaria appears in person with counsel Amber Sherwood. We're set today in this matter for a plea and sentencing. The parties have reached an agreement. Ms. Sherwood, can you please recite it for the record?
Yes, Your Honor. The offer would be to dismiss and read in count 1, strangulation, plead guilty to the battery domestic abuse for 60 days incarceration, and to plead guilty to count 3, disorderly conduct for costs only.
Now, what's his jail credit?
His jail credit is 16 days.
So he's looking at going to jail?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Chevaria, that's the agreement that you've reached?
Yeah, that I guess sentence the 2 months or whatever. That's
Yes. But you only have 16 days of credit, so you would need to serve additional dates or additional time.
Mm-hmm.
And you understand that?
I understand that, yeah.
Okay. And that's what you're wishing to reach, the agreement?
Yeah. Do you guys sometimes do like give like somebody like a little bit of time so I could like take care of a few things? All right, cool. Yeah, then I'm doing that, yeah.
Okay. So I have in front of me the plea questionnaire waiver of rights form. Do you recognize the document?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Did your attorney go over the document with you thoroughly?
Yes.
Essentially word for word?
Yep.
And you understand everything completely?
Yeah.
Is that your signature on the second page?
Yep.
You're pleading guilty to count 2 and count 3. And Ms. Sherwood, are they both going to continue to have the modifier?
Oh man.
I guess I do not know that, Your Honor. It wasn't
specified.
specified.
It would be, I mean, one's going to have the modifier, so if you remove the other one, it just makes it cheaper with less surcharge.
Yeah, that's fine, Your Honor.
Okay. So the disorderly conduct, remove the modifier, Mr. Vila?
Yes, Your Honor.
Granted. So you're pleading guilty to 1 count of battery with the domestic abuse modifier and 1 straight count of disorderly conduct. You're 35, you have 10 years of schooling, but you can read, write, you understand the English language, all correct?
Yep.
Did your attorney thoroughly go over your constitutional rights with you?
Oh yeah, she did.
And you understand them completely?
Yes.
Do you need me to go over those rights with you in any more detail?
No.
Do you understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving and giving up those rights?
Yes.
Do you understand that if you're not a citizen of the United States, your pleas could result in your deportation?
Yes.
Do you understand that you're pleading guilty to count 2 misdemeanor battery with the domestic abuse modifier that the state would have to prove on or around January 2nd, 2026 in Burnett County, Wisconsin, you caused bodily harm to MT by an act done with intent to cause bodily harm to that person without that person's consent, and that person has a domestic type defined relationship with you. Do you understand what the state would have to prove?
Yeah.
Do you understand the maximum possible penalty could be a fine of up to $10,000 or imprisonment of up to 9 months or both? Plus, because of the domestic abuse modifier, it would have an additional $100 surcharge, and it could be the federal prohibition to no longer being able to use or possess a firearm for life.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
Do you understand with count 3, disorderly conduct, the state would have to prove that same date, time, and place you engaged in either abusive, violent, or unreasonably loud or otherwise disorderly conduct, which tended to provoke a disturbance. Do you understand what the state would have to prove? Do
Yes.
you understand the maximum possible penalty could be a fine of up to $1,000 or 90 days of incarceration or both?
Yes.
Do you understand that I'm not bound to follow the agreement that's been reached? That is, I could sentence you all the way to the maximum possible penalty for each of these offenses if I thought it was warranted.
Yes, I understand that.
Do you still wish to proceed and enter guilty pleas?
Yes.
Did you go over the criminal complaint with your attorney?
Yes.
In particular, that section called the probable cause section, where it basically says what happened and why you were charged with these crimes?
Oh, yeah.
For the most part, are those facts accurate?
Yeah.
Are you admitting here today that you in fact did engage in battery and disorderly conduct?
Can I say something with that too?
You'll get an
Okay, my
opportunity.
bad.
yeah.
Yeah.
And are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yeah.
Ms. Sherwood, may the court use the probable cause section of the criminal complaint to find a factual basis?
You may.
Has anyone made any threats or promises to you for you to plead guilty
No.
today? You're doing so freely and intelligently, telling the court you fully understand what you're doing
Yeah.
and voluntarily?
Yes.
Has your attorney represented you competently?
Yes.
She answered all of your questions?
Yeah.
You're satisfied with her services?
Yeah.
Any questions for the court or your attorney before I proceed?
No.
As to count 2, battery with a domestic abuse modifier, how do you wish to plead?
Guilty.
As to count 3, disorderly conduct without the modifier, how do you wish to plead?
Guilty.
The court will find your pleas of guilt are done knowingly, intelligently, and voluntarily. I'm going to find that you understand your constitutional rights and what it means to waive and give up those rights. I'm going to find a factual basis to accept your pleas of guilt. Based on that, I will find you guilty of those 2 counts. Count 1 will be dismissed and read in for purposes of sentencing. Judgment of conviction will be entered today. Argument, Mr. Vila.
Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, the court is quite familiar with Mr. Chevaria at this point in time. He's been in and out in front of this court for numerous disorderly conduct convictions in the last 5 years alone. This is a case that stemmed from a verbal altercation that escalated into a physical fight, resulting in, bruising on the victim's neck and some destruction of personal property, namely the necklace here. With that in mind, and after receiving victim input on this matter, I think the joint recommendation is appropriate. While Mr. Chevaria is here taking responsibility for his actions, this sentence is necessarily just a punishment for what happened. There's really no other way to spin that one, and making the victim whole by doing the stipulation for the restitution for the property that was broken. With that, all of those factors kind of taken into consideration, I would ask the court to adopt this. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, Ms. Sherwood.
Yes, Your Honor. I do want to put on the record, we have stipulated to $100 in restitution for the broken necklace. Mr. Chevaria is here taking responsibility. He is doing so in relatively short order, Your Honor. This is not dragged on. This was an unfortunate fight and argument that happened between 2 brothers. Should it have happened the way it did? No, it should not have, and Mr. Chevaria is aware of that. However, he is here to take responsibility. Him and his brother have quashed, for the most part, what is happening in a way that they can. Their family, they understand. Mr. Chevaria's brother does not want more than what is being offered currently. And for that, Your Honor, we are asking that you follow the recommendation. He is going to be punished. He is going to be sitting, as Your Honor pointed out, more time in jail than he has already sat for this, along with a pretty hefty monetary fine, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Chevaria, anything you want to say, you want to let me know?
Oh, yeah. I just want to say that it wasn't bad like that. Battery, you guys, like, come on, what I mean? We did wrestle, what I mean? Throw each other around, but there was like no punch or nothing like that to where it got really serious. What I mean? It's just always pushing with us, but yeah.
And it gets to the point of
It wasn't
calling law enforcement.
Yeah. Well, mom gets like that too. When she gets scared that we're really gonna, throw a fist or something. So she's always quick to call the cops. But for real, yeah, no, there was no punch or nothing like that. We were still standing when they got there. Nobody was on the ground or nothing like that. It's really just a feud of a stepbrother and a brother. Just
Live
sometimes
together in tight quarters.
Yeah, and that, yeah. Stop
I'm-
looking at me.
that
I'll just- Yeah, that's right.
consume either alcoholic or other substances
Mhm.
that it gets heated
Yeah,
and the family wants it stopped.
yeah.
This isn't their first time here. It's not your first rodeo in the
Yeah,
court, and it's not your
yeah.
first rodeo with your stepbrother and or your brothers, or,
Yeah.
you know, you've been here before.
Yeah,
Mr.
yeah.
Chevaria, I don't know how to calm things down in your house. I don't necessarily know if like a lot of jail time, I don't know what that's gonna do, honestly. It's just
Sure.
for punishment.
Yeah, for real, just.
I don't even know if your brother wants you to sit 60 days in jail, or if it was reversed, if you would ask the same.
Yeah.
I wish you boys would settle down
I know.
or find a job and move out.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm working on that too. Okay.
Because I'm sure your dad's getting kind of annoyed coming to court too.
I know. Yeah.
He is here almost every single time
Yeah.
supporting you.
Yeah, a little sissy fight it was, just a sissy wrestling match, you know. Yeah, that's what it was.
And I'm gonna guess, well, it was January 2nd, so not long after New Year's.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
what
yeah.
could have happened there?
Oh, yeah.
Well, Mr. Chevaria, you are willing to accept punishment.
Mhm.
In a case like this, I'm not really sure what the punishment should be. Should it be 60 days? It seems excessive, but the attorneys there are the ones that are reaching the agreement. But I've said this before, I don't want to see you in here again, Mr.
I
Chevaria.
know. Hey, it hasn't been for nothing bad though, you know what I'm talking about? Like how I was bad back in the day,
You were-
I was betting on stuff like that. So, I mean, I haven't had any drug charges or anything like that, I quit that when my brother passed away, so.
I know that's the positive thing,
Yeah.
that you haven't, I mean, the argument of strangulation, suffocation,
That sounds bad.
it makes it sound a lot worse.
Yeah, it does.
And it was with your brother, and so I understand your, I think I have an understanding of your sibling rivalry fights.
Yeah.
What I'm gonna do is, I just know your history, and this isn't as serious as it looks in black and white. I'm gonna sentence you to 35 days in jail. I'm not doing 60. I don't think anything more than 35 is necessary.
All right.
You have 30 days to figure it out and to report.
Okay.
You have 16 days of jail credit.
Mhm.
$100 for the chain for your brother. I'm gonna tell you, you better get that paid, and you better get
Yeah.
it paid off quickly.
So how would I go about paying that? Do I just give him the money, take a picture and send it to you guys, or how do I do it? Or just send the money up here?
Has to be paid now to the clerk.
Oh, okay. I can't just give it around the streets like that?
You gotta give it to the clerk.
Wow.
Now that it's went through this process, had you have paid him prior to and got confirmation to the state, then they could have said, and the
Ah, man,
restitution's
because I
already
did
been
say
paid.
something, I said something to him a couple days ago too. Dang, all
So
right,
it's gonna need to be paid here, and I'm gonna say that you have 30 days to pay that.
all right, cool, that sounds good. Thank you. Yeah,
I'm only gonna assess $200 in the DNA surcharge. I'm waiving and that's for each count, plus a $100 surcharge for the battery because it has the domestic. I'm waiving all of the other court costs and fees. It's already gonna cost you $500 for surcharges and the $100 for the restitution. I need payments of, are you paying other fines and fees? Okay, well, this one you're gonna start paying, and I'm gonna
I
monitor
got you,
that.
yeah.
$75 a month. If you fail to pay, I will issue a warrant. You could sit up to 6 months in jail, so you have to start
Okay.
paying this.
Yeah.
First month will be due in June. I'll give you a month off.
Okay, June, all right.
because you have to pay that restitution, but you have to make at least $75 a month or a warrant will be issued.
Okay.
Could sit up to 6 months and the civil judgment will be entered against you. You have 20 days to appeal. Should you fail to appeal within 20 days, you do lose that right. Again, 16 days of jail credit, federal prohibition. If they enforce it, no longer able to use or possess a firearm for life. You're already a felon though, so that really doesn't matter. I just have to say that. I think that covers everything, Mr. Vila.
I would agree, Your Honor.
Sure would.
Nothing from us, Your Honor.
Good luck, Mr. Chevaria. Just be kinder and gentler. And I know I said this before, and this, I don't know if it was with the argument with this brother or the other brother or a different
Oh, that
brother,
sounds bad.
but stop, just walk out.
I know. My pride, man, because, you know, Spanish people, you know, so.
Your pride's taking you
I
to
know,
jail.
I know. Yeah,
So stop.
yeah. But I
All
am
right.
doing good though. I'm not doing anything illegal, so.
That's good. All right, so I need your DNA. You're gonna need to make sure that the jail has that, but you can either do it now or wait until you report. But again, 30 days to report. If you don't report in 30 days, escape charges can be entered, can be charged. 30 days, okay? Thank you. We're adjourned. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Judge.
The judge made the final call, showing mercy by cutting Jose's sentence down to just 35 days. But here's the real question. Was this a case of legitimate domestic violence or truly just a sibling rivalry gone wrong? Comment below Team Jose or Team Mom. Do you think the judge was too lenient or just right? If this family drama got you thinking, hit like. Share this with anyone who loves a wild courtroom story.